Songs don't write themselves, and in today's world, big hits touch many hands before they reach our ears. This week, we get to meet Narr8r and J from Gold Life Dynasty, a record label right here in Cleveland, Ohio that can do it all. We'll be talking about their music business and the launching of their new line of apparel. Also some great stories and tons more. We've got Gold Life Dynasty. I'm Big Bry. Level Up Cleveland starts right now. All right, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Level Up Cleveland. This week, we have in the studio with us the guys from Gold Life Dynasty. Gold Life Dynasty is an independent record label right here in Cleveland, Ohio. With me today from Gold Life Dynasty is Narr8r.
Yes, sir.
Narr8r is an artist and producer for Gold Life. And with us, we have also Jay, who is manager.
Yes,
at
sir.
Gold Life Dynasty.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Gold Life is a recording label, but they also have a lot of things that they're involved in and they got their hands in on. And we're going to try to get through all that today.
Yeah.
But first, tell us a little bit about what you guys do. And as far as people who actually have watched the episodes before, have seen Signal Flow on here, and you guys actually do the production for Signal Flow.
Yeah. And it's not every artist that comes in, but like they'll typically get like a beat from like YouTube or something if they don't know any producers or like people who can compose a beat for the instrumental, on their songs. They usually find them on YouTube, or if they find them in a beat store online, starting to hit that point in time in the industry, like where a lot of people don't know somebody who could just make something right off of the bat. And that's kind of my job here at Signal Flow, is I will, either build a sound with somebody so they're not just like, just dealing with whatever they can get, whatever they can find, like building a foundational sound, and also being able to, make a beat right in front of them, like just something that's customized, you know what I mean? Not necessarily, like, I don't know, I kind of think of it like fast food. Like, there's great beats that you'll find on YouTube, you know what I mean? But like, I do like a gourmet thing, like,
nice.
and nobody will say anything different about that. I can guarantee.
Well, and some people will just come in with like descriptions of what they want. You'll paint the picture for them. Basically, is what you do. You'll fill in all the colors and make it so you can fulfill their ideas.
Tailored. Yeah, I take what thoughts you have in your head and bring them out. I like to do that with other things too. Like we do design. We do design for our apparel company as well. So like even things like tying that in, like sometimes I'll make logos for the artists. Like I want to make the development and for them to take it more seriously. Like if I see them investing, you can go ahead and record like 100 songs, but like sometimes you really need to intimately be connected to what you're creating, for it to come out the right way. And
does that inspire you as far as how you do your job? If you see somebody who's really got the passion and they're putting the time in, and you see that they're putting the work in, does that make you kind of want to step your game up?
Yeah,
absolutely. It's all about matching energy. You know what I mean? And if we see artists that is trying to take their craft serious, we're gonna go that extra step. You know what I'm saying? To make sure that the work is done the correct way.
Everybody that's in our network, they'll like come out to us for information. Be like, hey, like how do I do this or how do I do that?
But isn't that your job, is to sell that kind of stuff to people?
It is. And that's the thing, is to sell it. And I feel like a lot of times that's an issue when it comes down to business, because a lot of people expect free things. And when you're doing this sort of business, you have to invest in your craft. You understand what I'm saying?
I 100% understand.
And and that's what a lot of these artists don't understand, man. Yeah. You got to invest into your craft. I had a lot of artists come up to me, well, how do you do this, and how do you do that, and how do you do that? Well, I have to take the time out of my day to show you how to do that. You know what I'm saying? Which means that I need to be compensated for that. And you know, when it comes down to that, you know, that bridge, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they're not up for it, and that's how you know when someone is serious and when someone is not.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in specific that you know that you guys have shown the way where we've seen some of the fruits of their labors?
There's a couple artists that we have worked with just in the past year. Also, you know,
including artists that's on the label.
Yeah. Nizzy
well. It's not
Nico
just-
Green.
Yeah.
You know, see, he has a project that we already kind of have wrapped up, but we have to put some more final touches on there. It's got some video work that we were working on with him. And
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. It's about to be
Eli Moon, that's an artist that I produced for. We're working on his second project. He released a project earlier last year, Moon and Sky, and you know it was kind of like a different type of sound. Yeah, like last year was kind of us going back to the drawing board. You know what I mean, and bringing forth like what we want to do with our project or our group project that we have coming up. Too Simple, because I released a project called Simple as an EP 2 years ago, or about a year and a half ago. It was in the beginning of the pandemic, you know, and I kind of got more wrapped up in the work and producing for a lot of other people, so it wasn't like.
Now, do you
putting out
play
my
instruments yourself, or do you?
Yes.
What's your thing? What's your?
My main thing is working with the keys. I love playing keyboard. I've been playing more guitar lately. I have a bamboo flute in there.
Nice.
I have like percussion.
That's cool.
I like playing percussive instruments. We have quite a collection of percussive instruments at Signal Flow too. So like it helps me with my sound design.
Yeah.
You know, instead of just
Having
using
them right
stock.
next there is a nice little thing to have. They have everything.
Yeah.
So you were mentioning your apparel company that you're involved in also.
Yeah.
Yep. Gold Life Apparel. You see it right here.
Gold Life Apparel. Oh, look
Life
at that.
Apparel.
That is nice. Man, that is cool, man. The whole thing is that whole outfit is all you guys.
It's all us. Yep.
So how does that start? So like you guys let's just start there. How do you guys decide you're going to start getting into clothes? What starts that?
Well, being as an independent record label, you know, merchandise is one of the huge things when it come down to, profiting off of being a label. You know what I'm saying? And that's a huge thing. So, you know, when we're doing our shows and our events and things like that, we want to have these tables set up. You know what I'm saying? To get our brand pushed out. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, you know, it's crazy because you got a lot of companies a lot of labels, a lot of artists that have their own merchandise, but with Gold Life Apparel, man, it's a whole totally different feel to it, man.
Yeah,
you know, want to bring a little something different.
Yeah.
You know.
It pops, man. You definitely notice it.
Yeah,
you know, and that's what I think you do want, right? I mean, that's exactly what you want.
And the thing that
without looking, you can pop too much, right? You know what I mean?
Right,
you
yeah.
don't.
Right,
Looks
right.
good, man.
There's also regular clothing too, like, you know, like this is regular clothing, but like, you know, there's things that are, you know, more casual.
Pretty much everything. You guys got like some of everything. Those like you guys got T-shirts. Obviously, you got the whole suits,
hats,
everything.
Dresses, crop tops. We got every little bit of everything.
Accessory,
phone cases, towels.
And you guys got your own
coffee
website.
mugs.
So you sell everything right off your own website, or do you guys?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
Okay, we'll put all that in the description. We'll have all the links for everything, all that. But
Awesome.
so how's that doing for you? I mean, like, is it more than just selling it as like on tables? I mean, does it sell well? I mean, you guys.
This is our official like launch online.
So just starting.
Yeah,
You guys
at
are
the
just kind of
moment,
starting it off.
Like in person, like what's crazy is that we just always had our clothing just for us to wear. Like in the beginning, because we were like, it sets us
to
apart
show
from
it.
the
To,
crowd.
yeah, I wear.
You know what I
I'm a
mean?
part of
And
this.
the all black hoodie with a gold, you know, 2 lions over our logo and everything. Like, and it's just like, and it's crazy because we would always get stopped, and even on the solo or when we were together, people would be like, dude, those hoodies are raw. Like we were in Atlanta.
It was at
You know?
ATL, yeah.
Like, and it
Super
was
Bowl
just-
weekend.
Yeah, Super Bowl weekend, and people were like,
Noticing
and
it, yeah.
And they were like, okay, you know, like, and then that breeds opportunity to network, you know what I mean? And especially to say, like, this is our gear right here.
Well,
People
plus
want it.
when you start getting the feedback from people about stuff like that, that's when you get those ideas. And you're like, hey, man, maybe we should start. Maybe we
Exactly.
should start selling this shit. You know, people. There's people that like
And
this stuff.
This man puts it all into effect. First time we went to LA, man, we were just we were in my homegirl's basement, like Nah,
We
I
was
was
in
making-
we was in the yard. You know
we
what
were
I'm
in the
saying? We was
yard.
toking up a couple of them, you know what
So
I'm saying?
he was, you know, we're like, man, you should just go to LA. We look up tickets on Google Flights. Tickets were $44 for one way. So we were just like, we'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out like on the way.
We'll figure it out.
You know,
That's
we
literally
would
what we
usually
said.
get a round trip, you know what I mean, to make sure you get back home to all your obligations, your family and everything like that. But nah, yeah, we just we were like, we gotta do this. We gotta do this. And it turned out pretty cool. You know, we got to network and an experience, you know, being on the West Coast. Like it was like, you know, because he's also put me into ties to get beats to Bone Thugs artists, you know what I mean? Nova the Rebel. He's very close with Crazy Bones' brother. I mean, I'll let you chime in on
Shout
that.
out to my boy Roger the Don, man.
Yes.
Roger the Don, man. That's a
Life.
good man right there, man. He helped mentor me on, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff in the game and helped craft me to be the type of individual I am today, man. Shout out to Roger the Don, man.
And that's Crazy Bones' older brother, Crazy Bone from
Oh, really?
Bone Thugs, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bone
Is-
Thugs family. Yeah.
Cool.
You know.
So let's just say, like, if I, you know, like I'm more of a rock guy, you know,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of great producers and rockers, Mutt Lang and Bob Rock and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Mutt Lang may have a whole variety of artists that he produces, but you can kind of always tell a Mutt Lang production, you know.
Yeah.
Shania Twain can sound like Def Leppard if you listen to it a certain way. You
Yeah.
know? What would you say? Do you guys have something like that where you could say it's your signature type thing where you could if you know?
I do.
Most definitely.
Definitely, yeah. Like,
No, I mean this in the most humblest way possible. Nobody has our style. Nobody has this man's style. Nobody. My brother Neat, nobody has his style. We are the original. Like, you know, when people are comparing music, you know, say this guy sound like this guy or this guy sound, you won't be able to compare us. We sound like no one. We sound like Gold Life. Is who we sound like. You know, he sounds like Narr8r, you know. So
yeah,
definitely.
like,
and I mean that in the most humblest way possible.
Thank
You know.
I knew that there was no going back, and there was one time where I'd stayed the night at Akon's house, and it changed me. And I never met Akon. I was kicking it with his son. You know what I mean? Like, and his kids. You know
Close
what I mean?
enough, right?
Yeah, we're at at the crib for a couple of days, but like it was just that one little moment right there too. Like, there's no going backwards from that. Like you can only go forward. Like, cause I just.
So is that what happened? So like let's just say I want to start rapping, and I got some dollars saved up, right? And I want to be a rapper. This has got to happen, right? People just want to be rappers.
Yeah.
Jake's even told me, he's like, dude, everybody wants to be a rapper. Dude. And I'm like, I get that. So they come to you guys, right? You guys can literally create that person if you want to. Like literally you could be like, all right, dude, I can whip you up a beat. And you can come up with a beat, and then he just has to approve it. And then basically there's a fee for that. But I've actually seen your guys break down on some of your fees and stuff. It doesn't cost that much to get this stuff done.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't at all.
It's not like it used to be where you had to go and spend tens of thousands of dollars to get something done. It's
Right.
not like that anymore unless you want to go on some kind of ridiculous scale.
Yeah.
But I mean, it really isn't that bad at all.
And I feel like it differs in the location that you're into. You know what I mean? Like something out here, like if I were to do a custom track ranging, you know, like let's say we spend like 5 hours, you know, putting the track together and then like another like 2 hours recording it. And that would amount to about like $300. You know what I mean? In Los Angeles, it'd be like $1,500.
Yeah.
Maybe $2,500 just to start. You know what I mean? Like, so things are very different, and I feel like it's a part of adapting to this scene more so. You know what I mean? Like, and I also feel on the beat side, you know, when you're thinking globally and online, like I've actually taken my website down recently, Narr8r.net. I'm going to be re-releasing it as an app to make it more user-friendly. You know what I mean? Because that's really what everybody's competing with on the online rat race of making beats and providing production online and like reaching people. Like, you want to make things more user-friendly. And I also feel like, you know, we combine the artist development with that. It's like not only are you, you know what I'm saying, just spending money in one way and receiving a good, you know what I mean, you can receive knowledge on what to do with that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, you go and buy a car you know, but they're not going to tell you every way you can monetize your vehicle.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Exactly,
When you're
exactly.
leaving the lot, like, hey, yeah, just in case that card note becomes not enough, you know, there's this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You know, like it's creating a different segue for people, you know.
You have people that's gifted, talented, that will never make it. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's more of one who you know, the connections in the industry. And like you said before, being able to stand out and making yourself different from anybody else. Because nowadays I feel like it's more fans or more rappers than it is fans. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
like to be honest. And you have to create. You know what I'm saying? This, I wouldn't say necessarily create an image, but you have to create something that makes you stand out from the rest.
Unique.
You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
you're just gonna be just like everybody else, doing the same thing, looking the same exact way.
When it was the lockdown period, basically, when we were pretty much all being kind of like, really nothing was really going on.
Yeah.
What were you guys up to? What were you guys doing but for that during that period?
Well, to be completely honest with you, you know, we took opportunity, you know what I'm saying, and actually went ahead and started doing a little bit of some traveling. We actually went out to Iowa and got the chance to sell out the Voodoo Lounge with one of the artists that is going to be signing with us shortly to go by the name of Big Estate. Shout out to Big Estate, by the way.
Shout out.
Got the chance to sell out the Voodoo Lounge that was
In Cedar Falls.
in Cedar Falls, Iowa.
I feel like I'm like a therapist when I'm in the studio and I'm working with artists.
Don't you have to be a producer? Don't
do.
you?
Yeah, you do.
People come
You
in
have to.
because also that's another thing. You know, you come in, you got to lay your vocals down today because you guys have things set up. This isn't like on a whim. Hey man, can I come in today and do my vocals?
Right.
No, there's a date set up. You come in and do
Yeah.
vocals, and you had a bad day today. You come in. Like you're like, dude, this is the day. Like
Yeah.
I get you ain't feeling up to par. That's when you guys got to kind of be like, I gotta get this guy. I gotta
Right.
get this guy right.
Right,
Because,
exactly.
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
That's
Yeah.
part of the job, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
being
energy
on
is
time.
everything. You know, energy is everything. We have good energy, man. You know,
Heck yeah.
you bring good energy. People gonna want to come back. People gonna work with you. People gonna want to be
Yeah.
around it. And you know, that's what we bring to the table every time.
Yeah.
You know,
And you guys got your own projects too, stuff like right. I mean, it ain't just other people's projects, right? You guys,
Yeah.
and you've got some past projects.
Yeah, I had a project called Simple, where I touched more on hip hop, R&B, and dance hall.
And this is your own stuff,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it's out on platforms. Go look it up. It's on YouTube, Spotify, Tidal. It's on all of the platforms.
Yeah,
So
it's
go and check it
Simple,
out.
Narr8r, and Narr8r, number 8R. We'll get past that on the SEO. I have great SEO when you type my name in, but people just can't.
They
you
can't
know what I
remember
mean?
to put that 8 in there.
Yeah,
That's
sometimes,
clever. I like that. That's
sometimes.
cool. It looks good too. And I was looking at it, I was like, that's cool, man.
Thank you.
But so you got something new coming out. You had Simple was out. Now you're gonna come out with something else.
Yeah, kind of like double the fun on what Simple was. And for people that will be viewing this that have streamed Simple, you know, it's like just letting them know that like really it's gonna be double the simpleness. I
And it's
basically
called
say
Too
like,
Simple, right? It's
Yeah,
called-
like this shit's too easy almost. You know what I mean? Kind of like saying in a comics like, you know, it's just it's simple. I love
He's being
music.
humble about it, but he's being humble about it. But that Too Simple is about to be crazy.
That's great.
It's
Man.
about to be crazy, man.
So it's Too Simple is almost being sarcastic.
Yeah.
You're kind of
It's
like
too
tongue in cheek type thing. Like, it's
Yeah.
too simple. Wait till you hear this shit.
Right, yeah.
Cool,
And-
man.
And it's also deeper music too. It's kind of like
Now this ain't out yet. You're saying out yet? Too simple, or is it out?
No.
So
It'll be
when you
coming
think-
out in
Simple is out.
Simple's
the
already
upcoming, in the upcoming months. Too Simple will come out. I'd say March, April.
You're working on it
yeah,
though.
Yeah.
You've already started.
Yeah, we're probably gonna finalize 2 more tracks. Was waiting on one artist to come back home to finish up one of the tracks as well, and we have a couple tracks to tighten up and send it into Jake Pastor for the mastering, and then Jake Pastor is a mastering engineer at Signal Flow as well, and I send all my peoples to him when they need.
Mastering?
Mastering, yes, all the time. Because I also like at times I record like artists that I produce for. Like I don't do the engineering thing as much. You know what I mean? Like I said, I have to really like the person. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, it just
make
sounds like
sure-
you're more of in a creative position than you are necessarily just capturing other people.
Yeah,
you're
like I
in a
wanna-
little more of a creative spot there.
Yeah.
It's gotta be cool. It just seems more fun to me, I guess.
I mean that's hey, it's what I love to do, man. It pays the bills. It takes care of my family. You know what I'm saying? Like it's it's what it is. I haven't had to work for anybody else in the past 2 years. Really, like this place, the Signal Flow has actually like bred that opportunity for me. You know what I mean? Especially for us in the beginning of the pandemic. Coming back, like I met Chris DeCola actually years before being a part of Signal Flow. We did a show, the Aaron Carter show, and I was DJing for an artist. We both co-produced a pop project for an artist, and this was in like 2015, 2016. And ever since then, you know, I was DJing at like Chris's, like their house parties. So it was called the Plymouth House.
Really?
So so it was like back in the day, and it was cool, man. I would DJ these house parties and stuff. So I got to know the network. You know, I met Toby Raps and everything like that.
Oh yeah.
You know, met all these great people. A couple of years ago, actually in 2017, my jaw was wired shut, and Chris and Toby like were one of the people like that actually came like to visit me. But you know, a lot of that stuff, it's not the biggest thing that matters. You know, the verifications, all that. But I don't know. I feel like when people do see that, that makes them want to like, oh yeah, snap! Like this is the real deal I'm working with right here. You know, like.
Man, legitimacy.
Yeah.
It matters to you, so it's going to matter to everybody else, right?
Yeah.
Like when you want to work with somebody, you want somebody to be legitimate.
Yeah.
We try to make people feel like this show is legitimate.
Yeah.
You know, we see a lot of podcasts that are out there. You know, they all have their positives and stuff like that. But we want people to think that they come on this show, it's a little more legitimate.
Yeah.
And that's how. But you know what?
Yeah.
We get people to come on.
And with my background, like I come in and I know it doesn't matter what I think. I know you guys are legitimate from the release forms. You know what I mean? And if like seriously,
Isn't it funny how many people think our release forms like make us legit?
Yeah, no, seriously.
Hey, man,
I mean, a lot of people are lacking these days, especially people that shoot music videos and everything. Like they have to understand that there's a lot of properties rights that.
Well, yeah, I mean, the story just came out with Nirvana. They had a picture of a baby on their cover, and the guy grows up and wants to sue them.
Yeah.
Because there was no video release or anything for him.
Yeah.
Signed.
Seriously.
And now he's got a lawsuit
Got sued by a baby
because of that. So as soon as Pat had already mentioned the video release forms to me, and then I saw that story, and I was like, I started printing them up. Right.
Could you just imagine, man? Could you imagine? It's like, damn, we're gonna put this baby on the cover. Other families gonna love it. You know what I'm saying? The parents are ecstatic. It's gonna be a story for them.
Well, it
to
was a
tell.
different world in the '90s. Now it's lawsuit central. But back then you could do it. People
I want
didn't
my
think anything
money.
I don't know if you guys know the real Jerome.
Yeah.
I just booked him on the show.
Awesome.
So we're going to have Rome on here. And so I'm checking him out, watching him.
That's the homie. I like.
Yeah, he's such a nice dude, man.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just talking with this cat. He's such a nice guy.
Yeah.
He really is a nice dude. But yeah, we're going to have him on. But yeah, I was seeing how the Winchester thing was set up because I was watching him do his thing up there, and I was like, well, this is cool, man. Like if you can, and you got a number of dudes up there, and the place, there was people there. I mean, there was people there to see it, and that's live is still.
It's in.
Right, like that's still like what you going. That's when it's really the best, when it's live.
Yeah.
And you guys can produce for that kind of thing too, right? Because a lot of this is just these dudes have. I mean, he had an arrangement set up where he's got, he's got it sometimes where it's recorded his vocals, and he's doing the switching back and forth with the recording.
Yeah.
Do you guys do shit like that? I mean, is that stuff?
I do show mixes like every week
all the time.
Yeah, like because especially for some of this, like a lot of the songs that I produce, I'm the one with the track outs to them and stuff. So like, I'll have to duck down their main vocals, keep their doubles and their ad libs, or keep the chorus kind of in there, but like tucked off.
Yeah, that's gotta be kind of tricky because there's a timing thing also that's all involved in this, right? Like,
Yeah.
and he's got to, like, you guys got to coordinate all that.
Yeah. Cool. So I mean, we do that from time to time. So it's quite a few artists.
Cool.
That come back for their show mixes. One by the name of Fendio. Shout out to Fendio and Fendi Cartel. He just won new upcoming artist for the Ohio Entertainment Awards. He just won that. We produced No Love, the mixtape.
I'll put that in the description.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, definitely do it. All those beats are produced by me. Actually, I engineered every single track too.
Excellent. That's what people need to do is actually hear some stuff, and that's the best way for them to determine that you are the quality guy. Right.
Exactly.
All right, guys. It's been fun talking to you guys, man. I appreciate you guys coming in here and hanging out with us, man. Awesome time.
Thank you.
Like I said,
It's been awesome.
Everything that I can put in the description, I'll have in there. And so people get in touch with you guys if they want to do,
Sweet.
How to get in touch with you more than anything is the most important thing, really, right?
Yes, indeed. All platforms for me is Narr8r, Narr8r on every single platform, even my gamer tag. But but yeah, this guy.
And then for me,
are you a pretty good gamer? Are you? Is that like you do?
No. That's like it's probably the latest account that I've made, and I'm like, whoa, wow, my name's available. Like, I love my name, my rap name, and my stage name because it's like it's available everywhere.
Yeah, nice. The way you spell it too.
It helps the verification process all that much.
All right, guys, appreciate it. All right, we're done, man.
All right.
We're done with Level Up Cleveland. Everybody, have a good one.
Peace
All
out.
right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
See my mocha cream, my cocoa bean, so fresh, so clean. Keep one next to me. She wanna fly high, my jet's next to leave. All aboard the ride, I'll set you free. Girl, I treat you better, I'll set you free. So glad that we better, I'll set you free. You ain't never at this level, I'll set you free. When we not together, I'll set you free. Get her nails done every Sunday, the salon's closed. Lipstick green tastes just like fresh cut cilantro. She's so hot, so she just needs to chill out more. She lean and rock with them jeans when she walk though. Bring it down though, she'll download. And he found for you on the down low. Go out for you from the North Pole to the South for you. If the door's closed, she'll vouch for you. You'll score more when she in the crowd for you. Lord knows that she ain't around for you. She on your side of town for you. I'm out the county without a lawyer. She only clean and cook good things. Reads books and does hood things. She's so nice when you meet her. Cold as ice, she a diva. Hold the dice like a dealer. She roll them like she could leave her. She only likes to be needed and never likes to be featured. See my mocha cream, my cocoa bean, so fresh, so clean. Keep one next to me. She wanna fly high, my jet's next to leave. All aboard the ride, I'll set you free. Girl, I treat you better, I'll set you free. So glad that we better, I'll set you free. You ain't never at this level, I'll set you free. When we not together, I'll set you free. Girl, I treat you better, so glad that we met her. You ain't never at this level, even when we not together, I set you free. I set you free. I set you free. I set you free.
That'll be fine.